What are you doing?
I'm giving you my hands. First for me.
Okay. Well,
It's okay, they're on the way. They're almost there, okay?
These are the moments when kids help arrest the most wanted criminals, starting with an incident where a man was trying to break down a bathroom door to get to a pregnant woman and her children. People were screaming, but no one was brave enough to stop him. Then suddenly, a 16-year-old boy ran toward the chaos, and then something happened that no one was expecting.
Kids, he's in the store. We can't get him out. It's okay, they're on the way. They're almost there, okay?
It happened at a gas station in Las Cruces, New Mexico. A pregnant woman and her children locked themselves inside the bathroom, terrified, while a violent man outside tried to kick the door down.
I was about to get in my truck and leave when I heard someone screaming from across the street, a woman with a baby running away from this guy. Like, I just knew something was wrong, you know, that someone was screaming for help. So I flew across the street.
He was trying to steal her children and was fighting with everyone who got in his way. Employees and bystanders shouted, but no one was brave enough to stop him. Across the street, 16-year-old Kanan Bauer, a district wrestling champion, was just about to leave another gas station. That's when he heard the screams. A woman was running with a baby, shouting that a man was trying to reach her kids. Without thinking twice, Kanan ran straight toward the danger. He saw the man kicking the bathroom door, trying to reach the children. He grabbed him from behind, slammed the man to the ground, and locked him down like a pro wrestler. Angry employees tried to hit and kick the suspect, but Kanan kept control. Despite seeing blood on the floor and fearing the man might have a weapon, Kanan stayed calm, risking everything to protect strangers. For nearly 6 minutes, Kanan pins the suspect down until the police arrive and arrest him. Thanks to Kanan's speed and strength, no one was hurt. In the next case, a little girl ran toward the police crying, shaking and terrified. She looked up and whispered, "She hit me in the mouth, the hands and everywhere." An officer knelt down and gently and asked, "Who did this to you?" And when she said the name, even the police were shocked.
I'm telling my mom the truth.
You're telling her the truth?
I'm telling the mom.
What's going on, sweetie?
So, we just got there and she just messed with me up and, she kept on messing with me every single time and she kept on being crazy.
On May 31st, 2023, police rushed to a busy public area after several people reported something no child should ever experience. Witnesses saw a drunk woman dragging her 7-year-old daughter into traffic, pulling her off a bike, and hitting her right in front of everyone.
Listen, we
just watched her.
We watched you for 20 minutes. So she's been trying to go on the street with the bike in a busy street. We're concerned for the child's safety. That's what we're here. Okay.
By the time officers got there, the little girl was already shaking, but she wasn't quiet. She walked up to them and started telling the truth. She said her mom kept hitting her. "She hit me in the mouth, on my hands and everywhere. It just hurts."
Accidents, but
That's my baby.
so I just don't want mom to go to jail though.
Why would your mom go to jail?
She went to jail like 3 times or so.
As the officers tried to calm things down, the girl admitted that this wasn't the first time. She explained how she fought with her mom every day, how her parents had been violent to each other, and how she still didn't want her mom to go to jail because she still loved her.
Megan, what happened with mom?
Now she just started going crazy now.
She just started going crazy. Has that happened before? Yeah, why did she go crazy?
But she always yelled at me every single time.
That one confession shattered hearts, but then it got worse. Officers discovered the mother had a razor blade hidden in her possession. Witnesses confirmed she had struck the child multiple times during the confrontation. She was intoxicated and completely unfit to care for her daughter.
The little girl's hair while she was on a bicycle snatched her back, and then she hit her more than once in her leg, and then in her back.
The mother was arrested on the spot and charged with cruelty to children. A court issued a no-contact order between her and the girl. Fortunately, the child suffered no serious injuries and was placed into protective care.
What are you doing?
I'm giving you my hands.
Your hands are fine. Do you have anything on you that could poke me or stick me?
In the next case, a teenage girl made a quiet 911 call, barely whispering, "Can you hurry? He's got a gun." She sounded scared. Police thought it was just another break-in. But when they arrived and found out who the gunman was, everything changed. It was February 19th, 2020, when 17-year-old Brianna made a desperate 911 call from inside her house. Her father, Jose Martinez, A known gang member had shown up, violating a court restraining order. But this wasn't just a loud argument. He had a weapon and he wasn't there to talk.
Hi, this is 911. We've got a call up from number. Do you have an emergency?
Yes, Daddy is here in my residence. He has a restraining order. He's on an ankle monitor right now, but he violated.
He's here. He's got a gun, Brianna said in panic rising in her voice. Officers were immediately dispatched, but what they didn't know was that 5 kids were inside that house, and Martinez wasn't bluffing.
Really, please, come up here. Come here. Go. Hands up. Let me see them. Go. Come up here. Go. Come up here.
When officers arrived, Martinez shouted from the second floor, warning them not to come up. Any wrong move could have ended in blood. Officers held position and tried to de-escalate. Meanwhile, inside the house, something was happening that no one expected. Martinez was using his own daughter and wife as shields. And yet in a back room, 2 silent heroes were waiting. 2 of the younger children had locked themselves in a bedroom with their dog. They stayed quiet, motionless, but when they saw police through a small gap in the blinds, they waved. That single silent wave saved their lives.
Let's get a ladder. Let's talk to him about getting the screen out. Hey, kids. Can you push the screen out? Hey, is your door shut? Okay, is there just 2 of you? You 2 and the dog.
Officers quickly grabbed a ladder and coordinated a rescue. The kids opened the window without making a sound. One by one, they were pulled out, hidden from their father's line of sight. The children didn't scream, didn't cry. They knew if they made a sound, their siblings upstairs could die.
Go, you gotta go. Okay, be careful. I got you, okay? I got you.
While the rescue happened outside, officers inside kept Martinez talking. They convinced him to let Brianna and her mother walk free. He agreed, but the terror wasn't over yet. Just when it seemed like the worst was behind them, a loud gunshot echoed through the house.
Step over to me, okay? Come down. Step over to me. You're fine.
Jose Martinez had taken his own life inside the home. He was gone, but the emotional damage remained. Brianna and her mother survived, and so his siblings, thanks to his quick thinking and quiet bravery.
But he wanted me to stay in there and I had to leave.
Oh, I know. That's fine.
He thinks I'm cheating on him and all this stuff because he says he's got an audio and stuff, but...
In the next case, a man tried to snatch an 8-year-old girl from her backyard, dragging her into the woods. Just when it seemed she might disappear forever, her 13-year-old brother saw what was happening and stopped the kidnapper using the same toy he played with every day.
They're following me! Mommy!
It happened in Alpena Township, Michigan. 13-year-old Owen Burns was just playing video games when he heard his younger sister scream. He rushed to the window and what he saw made his heart drop. A 17-year-old stranger had grabbed his 8-year-old sister, one hand over her mouth, one arm wrapped around her waist, trying to drag her into the woods. He didn't panic. He grabbed a slingshot and loaded it with a marble, took aim through the open window and fired. The marble hit directly on the head of the kidnapper. The kidnapper stumbled but didn't let go. So Owen loaded again, this time a rock, and hit him in the chest. That second shot was enough. The attacker let go and Owen's sister broke free and ran back inside. The man sprinted into the woods, but now he was bleeding and marked. State troopers later found him hiding behind a gas station, easily identified by the very injuries Owen caused with the slingshot. Police say the 17-year-old attacker admitted that he planned to badly beat and kidnap the young girl. But thanks to Owen's quick thinking, courage, and perfect aim, that nothing happened. In the next case, a teenage girl who had never gone to school, never spoken to a stranger, and never even stepped outside, suddenly ran for her life. She had no plan, just a hidden phone and a voice shaking with fear. But when she told 911 what was happening inside that house, the operator froze.
Hello?
This is 911. Do you have an emergency?
I just ran away from home.
Do you know what street you're on?
No. I just ran away from home because I lived in a family of 15, okay?
It was January 14, 2018, around 5:49 a.m., when 17-year-old Jordan Turpin escaped from a window and ran down a dark street in Paris, California. She had a broken phone, barely working, and she had never used one before. Still, she dialed 911. At first, the dispatcher thought it might be a prank. Jordan was nervous and sounded younger than her age. But then she showed officers photos on her phone, Images of children chained to beds, skinny, dirty, and barely alive.
Sure. I actually didn't have it, and then one of my sisters told me I need to get pictures. So see, here you can look at them. See, those are the places that make it on them, and that's. And see how dirty she is. We're so filthy. We don't take baths. We don't.
How did your sisters get like this?
Jordan had just risked her life to tell the truth. Behind her was a house with 13 siblings, many of them locked up, beaten, and brainwashed by their parents David and Louise Turpin. When officers arrived at the house, the front door creaked open into a world no one could believe. Trash everywhere. The smell of human waste, and the children who looked 10 were actually 18. Some were so weak they could barely speak.
How are you guys doing?
Good.
We got a call for a check the welfare here at your house. So
For what?
check the welfare. So just basically check on everybody, make sure everybody's okay.
Yeah, why?
Do you guys have kids in the house?
Yes.
Okay, do you mind if we come in and just take a look, make sure everybody's safe and everything's okay?
Okay, what kind of call did you get?
One officer described it as the worst case of child abuse he had ever seen. Some of the kids didn't even know what a police officer was. They had never left the house, never been to school, never even seen a toothbrush. But it all stopped that morning because Jordan believed someone would listen.
Why don't you step over here for a minute?
Okay.
Where? Okay, with you. And sir, step over here for a second. Just step over with my partner here for a second. You got any weapons on you?
No.
Turn around real quick, I'm gonna check you out.
David and Louise Turpin were arrested and later sentenced to 25 years to life in prison. Their children were finally freed, placed in care, and began the long road to recovery. But none of it would have happened without Jordan. In one of the most terrifying moments of her life, she made the bravest choice.
I'll explain everything as soon as we make sure everybody's safe. Okay? Now, let me ask you.
Yes.
Quickly, are there keys to the little locks?
Yes.
Okay, where are they?
My son and daughter can get them.
Okay.
That's
so
in the house.
The ones that are in the house, they know where they are?
Yes.
Okay, all right.
Is that what this is about?
Well, that's part of it, yeah, definitely.
In the next case, a man walked into a liquor store with a gun demanding cash. But what he didn't see was the 8-year-old girl hiding behind the counter with a bat in her hand. It was just after 9:30 p.m. in Maplewood, Minnesota, when a man walked into a liquor store wearing an Amazon vest. He placed a liquor bottle and what looked like a real gun on the counter. He told the store clerk Leo to hand over everything. Leo begged the man to put the gun away, warning him his 8-year-old daughter was behind the counter. But the man didn't care. He lunged behind the register. Leo fought back, punching and struggling with the robber. That's when his daughter, who was just 8 years old, picked up a metal bat and started hitting the attacker in the head, over and over, until the man ran. The suspect, 37 years old Conchabar Morel, fled without his gun and was caught just blocks away. Police recovered the weapon, a realistic BB replica, and arrested him for attempted aggravated robbery. In the next case, 3 armed men stormed a home in California. They captured the entire family, but what they didn't know was that a 7-year-old boy was hiding in the bathroom with a phone in his hand.
There's some guys. They're gonna kill my mom and dad. Can you come?
It was just another morning in Norwalk, California, when chaos exploded through an unlocked front door. 3 armed suspects stormed into Carlos's home. Within seconds, they had guns pointed at his parents. They trapped his entire family, but Carlos was hiding.
They come. They ring the door and they have guns to shoot my mom and dad.
You come really fast, he whispered. They have guns. They shot my mom and dad. The dispatcher tried to calm Carlos, assuring him that help was on the way. But the fear in his voice was real and time was running out.
How old are you? Can you come really fast? Please, please. Tell me what happened. They come. They ring the door and they have guns.
The intruders heard a noise and kicked open the bathroom door. Carlos came face to face with 3 armed men. But he didn't cry. He looked them straight in the eye and said, "I'm talking to 911. That one sentence made the suspects panic. They ran from the house before police arrived. No one was shot. No one was injured. And Carlos, just 7 years old, saved his entire family by doing exactly what his mom had taught him.
We practice it every day.
Were you scared last night?
Just a little bit.
In the next case, 3 burglars broke into a Florida home, thinking no one was inside. But an 11-year-old boy was hiding under the bed with a phone and a plan, which became the worst nightmare of those burglars. It happened in Hollywood, Florida. Luis Gutierrez Jr. was home alone. His parents had just stepped out to the gas station. Minutes later, He heard glass shatter and strange voices moving through the house. He didn't panic. He ran to his bedroom, crawled under the bed, and called 911. He told them that there is someone inside the house. At one point, the dispatcher hesitated, unsure if the call was real. But Luis cried out, "It's real." The intruders moved through the house, yelling across the rooms. Luis stayed completely silent, whispering into the phone so he wouldn't get caught. He stayed on the line as police rushed to the scene. Officers surrounded the home and shouted, "Guns drawn." When they arrived, they didn't come through the front door. They went straight to his bedroom window and pulled Luis out to safety. 2 suspects were arrested inside the house. A third tried to run but didn't get far. All 3 were charged with burglary, grand theft, and possession of burglary tools. Police praised Luis's calm thinking and bravery. In the next case, a 9-year-old boy locked himself in the bathroom. His mom thought he was playing games, but inside, he was holding a Ziploc bag of white powder, FaceTiming his dad. And when the police arrived, he walked right up and handed them the bag. In July 2022 in Henderson, Nevada, a 9-year-old boy made a chilling discovery. While looking for a wallet under his mom's nightstand, he found something strange. Plastic baggies tightly packed with a white crystal substance. He didn't panic. Instead, he locked himself in the bathroom, grabbed an iPad, and FaceTimed his father. He showed him the bag and told him where he found it. The dad called the police and told his son that the police were on their way. When the police arrived, the boy emerged quietly and handed the drugs to an officer. His mom, Kendra Long, stood nearby, frozen. She claimed she had no idea what it was, no idea how it got there, and no idea why her son would say such things. The police searched the home. They found more than 100 grams of meth, not for personal use, but for trafficking. When confronted, Kendra refused a drug test. Then she broke down, insisting she had no idea where it came from. But the evidence was overwhelming. Kendra Long was arrested for drug trafficking and child abuse. Investigators later found text messages proving she was selling meth while her child was in the home. Though she posted bail and avoided prison, she violated probation and was sent to inpatient drug treatment. Meanwhile, her son now lives safely with his father. In the next case, the kids dial 911 from a house that felt like a battlefield. Officers rushed in, thinking they'd have to calm down a reckless teenage boy. But what they didn't know was that the real problem wasn't the son, but the mother. She was loud and aggressive, ready to explode.
What's happening?
He keeps pushing my mom against us everywhere, against the room. He pushed her on the floor really hard.
On March 19, 2023, in Savannah, Georgia, a group of frightened children picked up the phone and called 911. Their older brother had just gotten into a violent argument with their mother. Voices were raised. Things got physical. And now the kids were scared.
You're a liar. He gotta go.
Stop. Let's go.
Okay.
Let's follow this officer here.
No, you can go on the other side.
I need to get my stuff.
You need to go that way because they're gonna get you out of here.
Right now, come this way.
So let me get my shirt.
When officers arrived, they expected to deal with a troubled teenage boy. And at first, that's exactly what it looked like. The son was upset, pacing, and emotionally charged. But the longer they stayed, the more they realized something wasn't right. The real chaos wasn't coming from him. It was coming from the mother.
What's happening?
He keeps pushing my mom against us everywhere, against the room. He pushed her on the floor really hard.
She immediately escalated. She demanded respect, shouted at officers, and refused to give them straight answers. She wasn't trying to fix anything. She was trying to control everything. Instead of helping de-escalate the situation, she made it worse.
Want to bet?
You can't.
Would you like to bet?
So then listen. So
and
guess
right
what?
now you are being disorderly and not compliant.
So guess what?
Listen.
You
step down.
So guess what?
Keep going.
Step down.
So you.
No, I got you. This is gonna keep on happening. Just come on.
The officers had no choice. They detained the son to keep things under control. But behind the scenes, they quietly noted her toxic behavior. This wasn't just a bad day. It was a broken home where the kids were stuck in the middle, watching adults fall apart.
And if you don't calm down and start complying, you going in the other set of cuffs.
Let me tell you this. Can you call your sergeant? He call somebody else because you can go on the other side of my door. And I know that. So can you call your sergeant for me, please?
The son was arrested, but the officers didn't ignore the bigger picture. They documented the mother's aggression and the unstable environment she created.
I'm not outside.
No, you're in here preventing me from doing my job.
In my own house. Not outside. Now, if I come outside and be disorderly, that's a different story.
No, it's
but
not.
I could be disorderly in my residence.
No, when I'm here dealing with a domestic
that's why you're on the
situation.
other side.
If you found these real-life cases shocking, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more powerful stories like this. And if you haven't seen it yet, watch this video. When police blunders lead to tragedy.